Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Handful of Daisies DIY. If you're new here, I'm Elaine. Thanks so much for stopping by. We have been working on a lot of Christmas decor, but today we're going to work on gift tags. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around and let's get started. All right, let's get started. I picked up these wooden ornament pieces at Amazon. I picked them up last year, so I'm not sure if you can find them this year, but I will look for them and put them below in the description if I can find them. I'm also using this Christmas selection of cardstock that I picked up at Michael's. I also picked this up last year. So most of the things I'm using in this project are things that I already had in my stash. So that made this project pretty inexpensive. So I'm going to be using my Mod Podge on this project. And instead of cutting out little squares for each one, I'm just going to put my Mod Podge on my ornament and then lay it down on the paper. Now I'm using a pretty good amount of Mod Podge because I want to make sure that the paper sticks really well. And since this is cardstock, you can use a little bit more Mod Podge. So I'm just going to lay them as close as I can so I can get as many of these ornament pieces on my paper. Now we are going to turn these ornament pieces into gift tags, and I'll show you at the end how we're going to do that. So once I get as many on that paper as I can, I'm just going to put that to the side to dry and move to the next paper. Now this one has snowflakes. I just loved these blues. They were so pretty. It's such a muted color. I loved it. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one, putting the Mod Podge on fairly heavy and then laying it on the paper. But you can see on this one, I can turn the ornaments a little sideways since it doesn't have the music notes, and I can get more on the paper. So I'm going to put that one to the side as well to dry. And then on the next set of ornaments, we're going to use wrapping paper. I picked up this paper at Hobby Lobby on Black Friday. It's really thick paper, which I love. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but it was at Hobby Lobby on Black Friday, so it was definitely on sale. And the roll is huge. So I'm just going to cut the paper down. And because I wanted to get my little ornament piece with the truck in the middle, I'm doing this one a little bit differently and just putting the ornament underneath the paper instead of putting it on top, so I can make sure that my truck is more centered on the paper. And then I'm just going to trim around it. I'm not worried about getting it clean because we'll come back and clean that up a little bit later. And this paper is really thick, so I didn't get a whole lot of creasing on the paper. It laid pretty flat. So if you're using thin wrapping paper, you want to use a little bit less Mod Podge. So I'm just going to do this on the whole sheet of paper. I wasn't trying to get any certain amount of each one, so I just made what I could on each sheet. You can see I'm just creasing around the edges so I can make sure that the Mod Podge has adhered to the paper really well on the edges. So we're going to use a couple more different types of wrapping paper. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby as well, and they are the same thickness as the truck paper, which worked out really well. So I'm trying to get that plaid in the center of my little ornament piece. So I'm just cutting strips to make it a little bit easier for me to put it on. Then just make sure to press it down really well so it's adhered all the way around the edges. When I put the second one on, I know where to put it on the back just because I'm just putting it even with the other one. I'm just cutting them apart. Like I said, we'll go back and clean up the edges once they're dry. This is such an easy project, and you can do this for any types of gifts. If you just get the regular rounds from Dollar Tree, you can use any wrapping paper that you have, whether it's a birthday party or a wedding or whatever you have a gift for. These make great gift tags. We're going to do the same thing on the last piece. We're going to end up with about 54 gift tags in the end. Now these are going in my booth at By the Season, but I am keeping some for myself as well since they do match my wrapping paper. I'm just going to cut all the extra paper off. That way, when I go to clean up the edges, it's a little bit easier. So I'm putting those all to the side to dry as well. Now once they're all dry, I'm going to take my sanding block and just clean up the edges. Now you want to not go side to side, you want to go from the top edge down. That way you get a really, really clean edge. And then I'm just going to take my little X-Acto knife and clean up at the top where I can't get my sanding block. I'm going to do this for all 54 pieces. Now you can just use your little knife to go around the edges to clean this up, but I find that it's so much cleaner with the sanding block. So I went on my computer and just created backs for all of these gift tags. I measured the gift tag and then created the circle and then added the Merry Christmas and the to and from. And then I just colored them with different colors and then printed them all out. So I just cut the little squares out to make it a little bit easier for me to make sure I'm getting them on the ornament properly. And I did try to make them just a little bit bigger than what the actual tag was. That way it's a little bit easier to get the edges on. So I'm just going to Mod Podge them on just like I did the fronts. Trying to match up the colors with the actual, with the front of the tag. And once those all dry, I'll come back and clean those up as well, just like I did the front. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever made ornaments like this or gift tags? If you have, what did you make them for? Also, if you're enjoying this project, hit that like button. That helps my channel grow. Also, if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe and join our DIY family. So I've gotten all the backs on and cleaned up the edges. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm using my gray acrylic paint to paint the tops. Now once I got through almost all of the fronts, I decided I didn't like the gray paint. So I went and pulled out my Rub and Buff, which is a silver. And I just thought this looked a little bit better on the tops because it looked more like an ornament top. So that ended up turning out really well. So I did that on all the ones that I hadn't painted gray yet. And then once the gray was dry on the other ones, I went back and put it on top of the gray. Let me know what you think. Do you like the Rub and Buff better than the gray? Now that all of my tops are done, I'm going to go in with Mod Podge on the front and the back just to seal in all of the papers. That way I'll make sure that all my edges are down well and that the paper is not going to peel up. And it does give it a little bit of a sheen on top as well. So the last thing to do is wrap a present and add my tag. I'm gonna add this bow. I just pre-made this bow. I made it with just one tail, so I could just wrap it around the edges and then tape it off. I found this was a little bit easier than trying to wrap around the package with the ribbon separate from the bow. So here's my little tag. I'm just gonna write a to and from on it. And then I'm just going to tape it on underneath the bow. Now I did put the jute string on these tags that came with them. Here's a look at how they all turned out. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this project. Is this something that you'll do? Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for another DIY.